Hey guys, Shayna here. As promised, I wanted to shoot a quick video about the leadership ladder. I just wanted to explain what it is, show you where to find it so that you know where to find it, and give you an idea of what those goals are you need to hit in order to move your business forward. And I also wanted to go over a couple of the slides that we saw from Summit because Melanie Mitro did a really great presentation on it, and I learned quite a bit from it, and I just wanted to share that with all of you as well. So first I'm going to go ahead and screen share so that you guys can see my screen. I'm hoping you're seeing the Team Beachbody website right now. The first thing I want to do is show you how to get into the leadership ladder. So you just go ahead and sign into your Coach Online office. And when you're signed in on this main screen where you see your Success Club points every time you log in, you're going to click on Leadership Ladder. The first week of every month, you are not going to see your last month rung or your next month rung, and these next rung benchmarks down here are not going to be filled in because they're still updating from last month. So I just wanted to show you this now because it's all kind of blank and clear for you so that you can see it. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit for you. All right, so on the leadership ladder, up here it would tell you what your last month rung is, and I'm going to go over what the rungs are in just a second here. It'll tell you what your next rung is, so what you want to be aiming for to move your business forward will be right here. And then I'm going to explain what each of these benchmarks are. So your first benchmark is going to be commission, what you're making. So it'll say what you made last month, it'll say what you made this month. It's going to tell you what you need to make in order to get to this next rung up here on your leadership ladder. It's good to know this month, it's going to update as you move along in the month. So every day of the month, every day when you log in here, it's going to update. It's going to say how much more you've got towards your next benchmark goal, basically. Your next one is Success Club. This one's pretty self-explanatory. It'll tell you where you were last month. It'll tell you where you are so far this month. And it'll say where you need to be in order to get your next benchmark rung. You have to hit Success Club 5 to hit any of the leadership ladder rungs. So that's already filled in. Then it's going to say your highest paid rank. So it'll say what your rank was last month. It'll say what your rank is this month, and it'll say what you need to be in order to get to that next rung. So do you need to be Emerald, Diamond, 2-star Diamond, whatever. It's going to tell you what you need to be here. This one is personally sponsored coaches with 1 or more Success Club points. Again, it'll say what you had last month, what you have so far this month, and then what your benchmark is, how many of them you need. So it does mean that you need coaches that are running this business. Obviously, you want them to be hitting Success Club 5 and moving up this ladder too, but they just have to have at least 1 Success Club point during the month. Then there's your week leg volume. For those that don't know what your week leg volume is, if you scroll over this, it'll give you a little bit of information basically. But basically what your week leg volume is anybody who is on your weak side. So your weak side is the side that only you are building on. Only you and your personally sponsored coaches that you add are adding volume to. So it's going to add up the volume from what they are selling and from the coaches that they sign and what those coaches are selling, and that's going to be your weak leg volume. If you need a little bit more explanation on weak leg and strong leg, or if you're not sure which leg is your weak leg or strong leg, definitely ask your sponsor coach because that is an important thing to know. Building your weak leg volume is really important. If you sign a spouse, for example, it's important that you put them on your weak leg because eventually down the road, you're going to probably want to build your spouse up. And as you do that, you can grow your weak leg volume, which is going to help your business as well as your spouse's business. And then the last one on here is your personally sponsored team leaders. And this is just another rung that you might need to hit. You don't have to for all of them, and I'll go over all that right now. So this is where you find it. This is where you see it. Here is an explanation of what each of the rungs are. So you have to hit Success Club 5 in order to be anything on the rung, which means if you're not hitting Success Club 5 every month, you are not on this leadership ladder. So that's just another incentive to make sure that you're getting on that ladder so that you're actually moving your business forward every month. The first rung on the ladder is Business Starter. And that means that you've got to be making $100 a month or more. You have to be hitting Success Club 5. You have to be a coach. You don't even have to be an Emerald coach at this point. And you don't have to hit anything else. All you've got to hit is those 3 things, and you are officially a business starter. Next rung is team builder. As a team builder, you have to be making at least $250 a month. You have to be hitting Success Club 5 again. You have to be an Emerald coach, which means you've got 2 coaches signed under you. Your 2 coaches have to be active. They've got to be doing something so that they are getting at least 1 Success Club point a month. So sometimes you'll be an Emerald coach and you might have to have 4 or 5 coaches under you in order to get 2 of them getting 1 Success Club point or more. You have to have a week leg volume of 200 or more, and that's it. Once you've hit all of these, then you are officially a team builder. To be a team leader, you have to be making $1,000 a month. You have to be hitting Success Club 5. You have to be a diamond rank or above. You have to have 4 of your personally sponsored coaches hitting Success Club or having at least 1 Success Club point. And you have to have 5,000 volume on your week leg. I'm going to tell you right now, the hardest thing that I have found, and I've heard this is pretty common for most coaches, is this week leg volume. It is not easy to make these week leg volumes. That's why it's really important that every month you are signing new coaches to your team, because that's going to help you to build that week leg volume. And then as you can see, I'm not going to go over everything, but there's organizational leader and then there's executive leader. The one thing I wanted to say is that it's really, really, really important that you are working this business every single month. And the reason is, and this is so cool, you guys, this is why I think the leadership ladder is awesome. Nobody starts ahead. You are at square one at the beginning of every month. So if you hit team leader, for example, and then you don't do the things that you need to do in order to stay consistent. So let's go back to that screen share, sorry. So like, let's say you hit team leader. You've hit all these benchmarks, you're a team leader, awesome. And then you go into your next month and you've got the $1,000 a month and you hit Success Club 5 and you're still a diamond coach, but only 3 of your coaches had 1 or more Success Club points. You're not going to be a team leader again because you didn't qualify for this. You have to hit every single benchmark in order to be whatever this is, in order to be a team leader, in order to be an organization leader, a team builder. And if you don't, then the next month you move down. So everybody starts at the same foot. So whether it's you, whether it's 15-star diamond coach like Brandy Botts, she still has to make sure that she's got 8 or more of her personally sponsored coaches getting in Success Club, that she still has 50,000 week leg volume, because if she doesn't, she moves back down this leadership ladder. And it's not all about where you're at in the ladder, but think of it as where you're at in your business, because that is what this is all about, you guys. It's all about moving your business forward. If you keep moving up the leadership ladder, it means that not only are you moving your business forward, but because you've got these personally sponsored coaches that are working alongside you, you are creating a solid foundation for your business. And that's really important. The next thing I just wanted to share with you, so these are a couple of the slides that Melanie Mitro used in her presentation that she gave at Summit. This one really hit me, and it's the average monthly earnings of coaches who consistently perform at team leader are making over $2,000 a month. I don't know about you, but I could use over $2,000 a month. So I want to be consistently at that team leader or above, because if I am, that means that I'm making more money. That means that I'm helping more people. I'm hitting the goals that I want to hit. And not only that, if you are performing at team leader, like I said, your team is doing something too, which means your team is starting to hit their financial goals and helping more people as well. That's huge. This is another part of the leadership ladder that I really like, is that it makes you be proactive versus reactive. It makes you build your organization strong, not just on discount coaches. You can't build it just on discount coaches, because that means nobody's going to be getting that 1 Success Club point that you need in order to move up the leadership ladder. It makes it so that you can anticipate obstacles. You can look at where you were struggling, what were your weaknesses last month, and where do you need to improve so that you can focus on that. For example, week leg volume. Week leg volume, if you aren't getting enough week leg volume to get to the next rung in your leadership ladder, You know that you've got to start adding more coaches on your weak leg, that you've got to start talking to the coaches you have on your weak leg and get them adding more coaches and help them to move their business forward as well. It's not all about you, it's about the team as a whole. You can put systems and trainings in place to help your team move up the leadership ladder as well. And the big thing, I say this a lot and I say it because I believe it so, so strongly, personal development, you guys. You cannot grow as a person, you cannot grow as a leader without doing your personal development, whatever that is. If it's listening to calls, if it is reading a book, if it's going to some of these webinars, whatever it is, you need to be growing yourself every day so that you can help your team to grow. The thing that I think is great, there is no secret sauce, you guys. And this is true of everything in this business. Nobody has a secret sauce that they made up that makes them more successful than somebody else. It's truly, truly, truly about what you are doing consistently day in and day out as a coach. It's about building relationships. And the thing I want to point out about building relationships, it's not just building relationships with your team, or sorry, with your challengers, it's building relationships with your team as well. You have got to build a, down here, supportive team environment. I don't know about you, but for me, I want my team culture to be like a family. I want everybody to feel comfortable with each other. I want us to have a good time together, to have fun, to be able to answer each other's questions. That's the culture that I want. I want to build relationships with my team because these are the people I want to work with for a long time. I want to see these people be successful. So building relationships not only with challengers, but with your team as well. Connecting to new people every day. That's a no-brainer. That's what we do as coaches. We network. We are always expanding our network. So connecting with people, and not just for the point of making a sale, but connecting with them on a different level so that you understand what it is they need and how you can help them meet that need. Following up with other people, whether it's people you've talked to about coaching before, people you've talked to about challenge groups, consistently following up with those people. And remember that it's more than just a Success Club point, you guys. I know we stress Success Club a lot, and it is because hitting Success Club is how you move your business forward. But those points are people. Every Success Club point you get are people. So for example, if you are hitting Success Club 10 every month, you are helping 5 people a month, more than one person a week, to hit whatever health or nutrition or fitness or financial goal that they have. Every single Success Club point is a person, and that's the way you need to think of it. When we tell you, all right, guys, you're so close to hitting Success Club 5, who's going to do it? Think of it like, all right, I've helped 2 people. I just need to help 1 more person. That is what it's about. It's about helping people. So a good thing about the leadership ladder is that it gives you that time to really look at where you're at in your business, what you're doing great at, and what you are struggling with. It gives you that time to self-evaluate. All right, what am I struggling with? Am I not leading my team very well? Do I need to start boosting them up more and focus more on them than on myself? Do I need to work on hitting Success Club? Do I need to make sure that I'm reaching out to a certain amount of people every day so that I can hit my Success Club goals and get on that ladder, the leadership ladder every month? Are you running Coach Basics or business opportunity calls? Business opportunity calls, we haven't done very many of. Our team upline does quite a bit, and I think that I would like to start doing these soon with our team as well. But basically, it's inviting people to get on a call where you're going to share your story, why you're a coach, and what coaching is all about. But doing that, getting people in the coach boot camps, getting your new coaches started right. This is important, you guys. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to create your own boot camps. Andy and Becca and I run boot camps every month. Kelly runs boot camps every month if you want to use hers. There's always some way to get your coaches started right. Doing your getting started right calls, making sure that they understand that they don't have to recreate the wheel and that you're there to support them. Creating duplicable systems so that your coaches can be successful. That's another thing to really focus on. So making sure that you've got invite templates that you use, conversation templates that you use, that you've saved that your new coaches can look at, tweak to sound like them, and use themselves so that they can start off on the right foot. The leadership ladder really helps you to understand your organization, which is huge. If you do not understand your organization, you can't move forward because you don't know how to move forward. And that's where I feel like the leadership ladder really makes it cut and clear for everybody to see. These are the benchmarks I need to hit in order to move forward in my business. And then makes you realize that what you're doing now determines your future success. So if you aren't working towards building your week leg volume, or you're not working towards hitting Success Club, or you're not working on helping your coaches to hit Success Club, then you're not going to have that future success. You're not going to move up the rungs in the leadership ladder. So lastly, I just wanted to go over this last slide, and it's, are you doing the activities that a team leader should do? Anybody who signs a coach, whether it's a discount coach or not, you're officially a team leader. Whether you sign a coach or not, in my opinion, if you are a coach, you are officially a leader because you are leading people in getting healthier. So what are you doing as a leader? Are you doing these things? Are you maintaining consistency in your daily behaviors? Because your coaches are going to follow suit. If you are drinking your Shakeology every day and working out every day and doing personal development and staying engaged in the team page, posting consistently to your Facebook, your team is going to see that and they are going to start doing it too. You've got to lead by example. Like I said, the ladder is dynamic. You can go up and down this ladder, so you've got to strive to hit that rung every single month and to push for that next rung. And that's another thing I really like about it, is that it gives you really straightforward goals to push towards and gives you ideas of the steps that you can take in order to push towards those goals. It gives you the checks and balances for stability. It lets you see, where are you stable? What are you hitting every month easily? Where aren't you stable and what do you need to work on? And then it gives you, like I just said, what do you need to work on? It gives you an idea of how to strategically plan for your business to make it successful. So yeah, that is the leadership ladder. I hope that that explained a bit for you. Like I said, I'll go ahead and share that document in the team page. If you have questions about it, if you need to know what is your weak or your strong leg, comment below, ask your personally sponsored coach. They'd be able to help you with that. But yeah, move your businesses forward. This is how to do it. This is a great way to start setting some goals. And I hope you guys utilize it because it's going to be a really, really easy tool for you to see what you need to do. All right, I'll talk to you all later. Hope this helped. Bye.